guys, we are rolling right along. Okay, I just went back and looked at the first video I did today, and it was longer than I thought. Like 20 something minutes. That was not the plan. I was like, I'm gonna keep it at 15. So I need to start like turning on the stopwatch or something. I'm gonna do that at the next video. All right. So right now we're gonna look at healthcare careers. Yay, okay. This is my favorite topic because it helps you kind of get more insight into how we do, like what options are there for you in healthcare. Like who are these people when I go to the doctor's office um, that are doing stuff and working on me and things like that. And so let's just check this out. All right, like I said, this is like one of my favorite things, one of my favorite topics. And here we go. So careers in healthcare. Oh my God, healthcare is amazing. I knew since I was 4 years old, and I know some people don't believe it. Maybe I was 3. A lot of people don't believe this because most people can't remember back that far, but I do. I remember my grandmother's nurse. Her name was Ruby Mack, if I'm not mistaken. She came. I can remember, y'all. It's amazing, and it's like I knew, like I know, like oh my God, I knew this is what I'm supposed to do. Like this is my calling, right? I can remember like how I felt when she would come to check on my, like do the home health care stuff. Like she would draw up my grandmother's insulin for her, do her dressing changes. My grandmother had really bad diabetes, and that's what basically ultimately took her life. But I remember that stuff, and I was a little tiny, teeny tot. I can remember the smell of the alcohol when she would clean off the tops of the insulin bottles. And I was just like infatuated and in love and like, oh my goodness, I can't wait to do this when I grow up. A lot of people don't believe that, but y'all, if y'all go look for my grandma, when I was born, she had passed away when I was only 4 years old, and she was sick for a while before that. So yeah, I was like 2 or 3 years old. Anyways, okay, since I'm finna go with 15 minutes, y'all, don't let me do that. So when we look at careers in healthcare, I know that this is important because you're here exploring, right? You want to know what are my options. Most people only focus on like doctors, nurses, and that kind of thing, right? Because that's what everybody talks about. That's what you see on the TV shows. But there are so many, like hundreds of other careers and professions that work. We all work together to take care of patients, and so it's like everybody doesn't have to be a nurse. Everybody doesn't have to be a doctor or athletic trainer or EMT, right? You got so many options, and that's what we're going to start looking at today. All right, so here we go. And I put on there. I know this is what you came here for. All right, check this out.
Health workers. They're more powerful than you think. They're on the ground, on call, and on hand, behind curtains and inside labs, from the very start to the very end, preventing illness, defeating disease, and saving lives. Every second is spent fighting the unpredictable and defending against the unimaginable, wherever they are, from dawn till dawn. But their power doesn't stop there. They get people back on their feet, back to work. They keep businesses succeeding and economies growing. The health sector is the fastest growing source of jobs and will keep the world moving towards the Sustainable Development Goals. But to unlock their true power, we must act now. As populations grow and change, the world is facing a shortfall of 18 million health workers by 2030.
All right. So I cut it off there because it started talking about some more specific things for the World Health Organization. But y'all, I'm telling you, like when COVID came, it changed so much stuff about what we do and how we do it. But it also changed the world's perspective. And people have a greater, like more, um, a real appreciation for healthcare workers, like that I've never seen in my whole life. Like I was always grateful, like for healthcare, my healthcare team and people watching out for me and making sure my family was good because I've had some serious issues. But y'all, like that, like now seeing those healthcare workers put their lives on the line, like oh my goodness, it's crazy, but it's pretty awesome, right? we always knew that healthcare workers were superheroes. We knew that. We knew we was in there saving lives, right? Um, but a lot of people didn't realize how rewarding, but how risky our jobs are.